Hello, hello. Hello. Who haunted me? Almo. My video. Okay, it's a very super exciting call tonight. Welcome to everybody.
Hello.
Okay, so what we want to do is to start straight away because we only have 30 minutes and this thing throws us off. And we're going to start with the most important things, the promotions, and that we really feel that we want to get the message through to everybody. So I'm going to start sharing my screen immediately. And ask Amarie, could be going. Sorry, there's not the gear slide. Hi guys. Okay, so welcome to everyone. We are super excited. It was a very, very special weekend for all of us. We had an amazing time. Amarie did a brilliant job on stage as one of the top 3 producers for the last in the last 6 months in the country. So we were super proud. And, you know, it was a very, very special weekend with all the fun and the dress up and everything. So we're going to go through some information first, and then we're going to ask some of a lot of the other people that were there also to give us some feedback. So let's start off, Amariki. Let's start with what you've got to get again about the MAP and the Members Activation Program and how important it is. Over to you.
Hi there, guys. Yeah, I actually asked Elsa if I could do this promo because I'm so excited about this promo and very, very excited about what the promo at the end gives you. Elsa, would you quickly mute everyone and then I'll just unmute myself?
Yeah.
So we just.
Sure. Sorry. I will do that.
And remember to record.
Okay. It is recording. Okay, cool.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, so the new MAP promo, MAPS stands for Member Activation Program. You have 3 months to do this. Any 3 consecutive months. So it has to be followed by each other like May, June, July. In those 3 months, you want to achieve 2,500 total volume. That is now your volume plus the people that you sign up in your team's volume. So yeah, you can really start building a team, really structure a team. Even if you have 1 to 2 to 3 people that you just join you on this journey in these 3 months, all placed will count for you as well. Okay, so you just have to do 1,000 personally purchased volume in these 3 months. The 1,500 can come from your downline. If you look at the bottom slide, achieving MAP by focusing on retail, this is now by doing it all by yourself. This is really just focusing on getting customers. I want to say this is the harder way to do it. There you can see 100 volume point bundle is about a shake tea, aloe, and a PDM. If you do 8 of those in 1 month, then you do your first month. Second month, third month, then you do have your MAP qualification. At the end, after 2,500 volume points over 3 months, you will get a Herbalife branded smartphone, which is quite nice. It's just a bonus at the end, but the biggest reward, I think, is going to the Leadership Development Weekend. So can you give me the next one? There you go. Okay, so there you can see a few ways of getting this promo. So let's say our first month is going to be May. Even if you did 300 volume points in May, that's fine, because you can still build yourself up towards your 2,500 volume points. There at the slide that says number 1, It's just focusing on retail, just like the previous one. In the first month, you built yourself up. In the first month, you did about 550 PPV, then a little bit more, then a little bit more, until you reach your 2,500 volume points. The second one is where you start getting preferred customers in your team. That is people that just loves the products, but they sign up for the discount. Their volume also counts towards your volume. So let's look there in month 1. You'll see you only did 350 PPV, but those preferred customers, those people in your team that signed up, they did about 250 downline volume. So in total, in that first month, you will have about 600 volume points. And then you just accumulate that, counting everything together for 3 months. So if I can really advise you guys, draw out your 3 months and write down your volumes so that you know how much you will need the next and the next month to qualify. The third one, and this is the one that I really recommend you trying and doing, it's by finding those people in your team that really wants to also do the business. We actually have someone in our team that just did this in 2 months because they got a lady in their team that's a real business builder. So they qualified for the MAP promo in 2 months, which is quite exciting. So yeah, you will just find those downline, those members in your team that really goes for it, that also starts signing up people, and this will get you to your MAP promo much faster. What's nice about the second and the third one as well is you will start earning a wholesale profit from the company as well. So you can then take that extra wholesale and reinvest it in your own products, or even just save it up for the upcoming event. Because as soon as you qualify for this, then you qualify for the Leadership Development Weekend in August. And that, I can guarantee you, is going to change your outlook and your business completely. So there you can just see in the last little slide here in the bottom corner, you will get your amazing smartphone at the end. Who doesn't need an extra phone in the house? One that we can do all our social media on. And what's nice about this promo, especially if you do it the second and the third way, this sets yourself up for success, because in your fourth or even your 5th month, you will qualify supervisor, because you will build up the momentum and go and go and go, and then you will qualify supervisor. So yeah, you can also see 2,500 volume points over 3 months. This is just another way to explain it and to show it. I just want to close my face here. There you go. So in your first month, there's you, and then you just go on. And okay, so this is where the exciting part also comes in. After this weekend, they really spoke about team promos, and Elsa and I, they're really, really amazing, just throwing money at us all the time. So guys, take a little screenshot of this picture. When you do your 2,500 volume points over your 3 months, you qualify to 42% immediately. So if you're still just a member on 25 or 35%, then you will be a qualified producer. Then when you also sponsor 2 people per month, so that will be growing a team with 6 people over the 3 months, then your sponsor or the upline supervisor will pay you 750 Rand cash. And then you can take that cash, you can buy your LDW ticket, and you can have an extra few hundreds that you can just put into your pocket. Big thing about this, guys, this is not just signing up any person. This is signing up someone and activating them. So check there at the bottom. That new member of yours should order, or you want to motivate that that member to complete their breakfast package by adding a tea and an aloe and maybe a multi-fiber to their package. Then it will be way over 40 PPV that person will have. So just think, if you already have those 6 new people in your team, just adding 40 volume points already, then what's that? 240 extra volume points that will be in your pocket, and where you will earn a wholesale profit off. So this is very exciting. Take a screenshot and make sure you understand this. And yeah, then you can have an extra 750 towards your LDW. This is going to be a crazy, crazy, crazy event. You have to get the weekend off. It's a Saturday and a Sunday.
Thank you,
crazy.
Anne-Marie. Can you just give us a one-liner? What stood out for you for the weekend? We're running tight on time, so if you can just give us the one thing over the weekend that stood out for you.
Okay, so at the World Team School, the big thing stood out for me was having support structures and using the support structures in your team to grow your business. So yeah, we already work today to really bring out new support structures or just revamp our support structures to actually help our members to reach their own individual goals. So that's the big thing. Thanks, Elsa.
Thank you. Okay, great. So we just really thought we want to spend the time to, okay, so this is the promotion. Sorry, Anne-Marie, you also, this is part of your promo really, that once the people do the QP, they will qualify for the LDW. The LDW also has the party on the Friday night. And when you create 2 QP, you will, and you do your 2.5, you will qualify for the party. 2.5 by 3 will get you into the Friday afternoon. And all newly qualified supervisors as well as qualified producers will qualify for the weekend. And all supervisors they have to achieve 1 month of 2,500 points in the qualification period. So the supervisors, you have to watch this. You might have a new qualified producer or a new supervisor that's qualifying for this event. You must make sure that you can go with them. Okay, and there's 100 tickets left today at the end of tonight, 12 o'clock. The early bird finishes. So if you haven't bought your ticket yet, make sure that you get your ticket today or still before 12 tonight. Okay, so very exciting to be part of the early bird gift and get a cheaper price. Okay, so this is very, very exciting. I hope you guys are all excited and ready. The extract, unfortunately, I see the writing is not that clear, but you can get the message here. In October 13th to the 15th, we have the South African extravaganza, and everything was announced over this last weekend. Our special guest is Chairman's Club Martin and Yvonne Ernst. He went Chairman's Club at the age of 27. He started at a very, very young age. This guy's a very dynamic, amazing trainer. Very funny, actually. He has a wonderful way of doing training, so you don't want to miss this out. But for the first time, can't remember in the 25 years that we ever had it only for supervisors. So Herbalife has had a 300% growth, and we have this event only for qualifying or fully qualified supervisors. So we're going to have to go to work and really build the team so that we can get a whole lot of people in our team to qualify for this. The Friday morning is for all active world team. I have sent it out in the groups and I'll send it out again. Friday afternoon is for all active supervisors. So if you do 2.5 May, June, and July, you will qualify for both Extrav and LDW leadership. So any 3 months up till the end of September will get you into leadership. And so you guys can really go to work. The Friday night party is the same as LDW, 15.5 accumulated or 2.5 by 3. And with 2 babies that goes QP. So we want to go a big team to this event and the party. And so this is another promotion that we really put our heads together. We want to really help you guys to get there. And this is for the supervisors. If you achieve 5,000 points, accumulate. Sorry, I wanted to use the other one. Accumulate 5,000 points over 3 months and sponsor 9 people. So that's only 3 people a month, guys. You will receive 1,500 Rand cash towards your cost for the extravaganza. A lot of the guys from Cape Town and around the country has to fly in and travel there. So this is to help you to get there. All members must order a 40 PPV, and it's really to get them to upgrade immediately to the best breakfast plan, add a tea, add a aloe, add a tea, multifiber, and to just so that we can activate, because that was really the focus of the weekend, that we don't want to just sponsor and get a lot of new people. We want to actually get them to start using the products and to start getting customers, and that we want to go to work to help them to do that. And this promotion is for newly qualified supervisors, supervisors that's still working towards being active, and it excludes active supervisor, world team and above. And then there's one for you guys that's been around for a while, that is wanting to grow from being an active supervisor and world team to really building your team. So if you could accumulate 9,000 points over 3 months and sponsor 12 people, you will get 3,000 Rand cash towards this event. There is also some bigger ones, but this we will share on the groups, because for most of you, these two will apply. And now I'm going to hand it over to Karina, who's going to handle on the event again, the ethics and everything that was shared over the weekend. Over to you, Karina.
Hello, thanks. I'll say yes. I don't think we've got a lot of time, so I'll talk really fast.
We've got 15 minutes, so you've got about...
Okay. All right. What really stood out for me was that changes are happening worldwide. Everywhere things are changing. Our industry is changing, and in South Africa, things are changing as well. We've got new laws, we've got new regulations, and as Herbalife members, we need to adapt or die in a way, which is a good thing. If we want to stay up to date with the times, then we need to also change. So, and we do need to trust Herbalife that they will do the best for us, and keep the business going. So, because we in the business of helping people, if we don't continue to help ourselves and our people, and we mess this up, then we can mess up our future as well. So we learned quite a lot over the weekend about what we can do and what we can't do, and what has changed. And but the bottom line is that Herbalife are required to comply with many regulatory bodies worldwide, and those laws that we have are there to protect us. In the past, I'm sure you know that people could just advertise that you can take this tablet and you can lose so much weight, and you can be almost a film star within a week, and all those things. And I always used to look at this and thought, how can that be allowed? So they really are clamping down on that type of thing, but we also need to be careful that we don't make false claims, especially on social media, because it's so easy to post something or repost something, and we've got to think carefully. So the one thing is we cannot make any medical claims, so it's really important that we adhere to that. We can't even say that, you know, I used to have a gout and now I don't have gout, because that's a medical claim. So and Quinn, one of the trainers said it so nicely. Why do we want to say what food does? If you had a good meal and you're well fed, nobody wants you to tell them what that meal is going to do for you. So what we can say is we can go to our product brochure, we can make sure that we know what it says in the product brochure, use all that information, and then we can say, I use it and I love it. And that is a good answer to most questions, or to say. So those advertisements about belly buster combos and carbo must fall and those things must all go, guys, unfortunately, because there's no way that you can only lose a belly if you lose body fat. So they asked us to really be careful with what we post and how we put us Herbalife out there. Even, you know, Brett was saying if we lose the lose weight now button, if you must decide if you would rather hang on to the button and lose your business, or let go of the button and have your business in the future. So yeah, we need to change, and it's very exciting because we can't stay the same. So go back to your product brochures, go and have a look what is said about all the products, how amazing they are. And then we've got 2 new products. They challenged us to activate our members, to go back to all our customers and all our members, and to ask them what else we can do for them, how else we can help them, and to up our volume with 50%. So if you can go back and introduce the new products maybe, and go to all your previous customers and your members and challenge them to up the game 50%. Then Herbalife can grow even more, and there is an amazing growth going on. So I think I covered all of that. And then the new products, amazing. We've got 2 new products. We tasted them. They are really yummy. The summer berries we had, and it's really nice. It's got all vegan ingredients. I'm sure you guys know about vegan, the benefits of that, and why we're moving towards that. So it's got natural colors and flavorings, no artificial anything. It's gluten-free. It's got 18 grams of protein and 4 grams of fiber in every shake. And our shakes the summer berries are already available in the warehouse, and the amazing mint chocolate is coming next month.
Great. Naki.
Thank you.
Okay, so next up is Howie, our adopted.
Is it me? Hi guys, it's Howard here. Yeah, how do you like my new beanie? This is what happens when you go to these trainings. You receive all these amazing gifts. So we had an amazing training with Virginia Chipetti, our newest president team from Botswana. And she's totally unbelievable. She's very part-time, as a medical doctor. And how she managed to build such a big team. And this is her flow. So if you're new in the business, or not new in the business, maybe you're a new supervisor, you might have all your distributors lumped into one WhatsApp group. What Virginia does, she has her new distributors in a group, and as they reach 500 points, they break away and they say, goodbye, we're leaving, we're moving to a bigger group, to a more advanced group. And then she puts the 500 pointers into a more advanced group. And then when they do become, from 500, when they become a supervisor, then she moves them into a higher group, and they leave that group again. So she only leaves the working supervisors, the business building supervisors in the old group. So in the original group, she won't have her 500 pointers. They are going to be in a separate group. So the people get a sort of a fear of loss as they're leaving. They see their friends leaving and moving to a bit more advanced group. And that's because they need different information. They're working at a higher level now. So that's how she moves her people through WhatsApp, through these steps. And she's done it very successfully. And as you know, she's just gone press team doing it part-time.
Thank you, Howie. I think one of the things that stood out for me is that she also does in her customer groups expose people to the business opportunity. So when she's following them up, maybe she's doing a challenge, a 21-day challenge, or 2 weeks in the challenge, she would share the business opportunity to the customers, and just give them a little bit more information about the business as well. I think we tend to keep our customers a little bit almost protected, and that we're not showing them enough about the business opportunity within our customer groups. So just a pointer there that stood out for me. Thank you so much, Howie. Ace is apparently struggling to join us. And I want to give some of the other guys also a chance now. We've got this wonderful event that's coming up next month. I want to open up the screen so that we can see their faces. So I'm going to stop sharing the screen and so we can see each other. I would like to ask, and unfortunately, guys, we've only got a couple of minutes left, so I really want a one-liner from you. So Laverne, can you give us a one-liner of what stood out for you of the weekend? What did you get that really gave you confidence and that you want to take home to give to everybody?
Yes, okay, I'm going to be sneaky and I'm going to put two things in one line with just a comma and not a full stop. But once again, the promotions, make sure to know exactly how a promotion works. And if you're not sure, get back to your upline or your sponsor and have them go through it with you until you know exactly how it works. And then not to just leave it on your telephone, in your pics, have it printed out and put it up somewhere where you can see it daily. So you're reminded on a daily basis and you don't wake up 10 days later and you think, oh, sure, but I've still got this promotion, and you completely forgot about it. So if it's in the eye, you're not going to forget. And then the other thing that stood out for me is medical doctors that reach amazing levels in the marketing plan, that do 24,000 volume points in a month, and they're doing the business part-time. And the reason for this is because they set out specific times in which they do the business and they stick to those times. So I know Awilani said she wakes up an hour earlier in the morning. She does an hour business. In her lunchtime, she locks herself in the locker room, has her shake, does the business in the evening between 8 and 9. All her friends know, nobody talks to her. She does her Zooms and she does her business. So if you've got a specific time slot and you stick to that, anybody can do this business and make a success of it.
Yay! Dankie, Lewankie. Very nice. Thank you. Some great points. Magda, you had something about BizWorks. Thanks.
Hi everybody. Yes, I think the BizWorks training was very nice, just focusing once again to make us aware of that our business, the marketing plan, is actually all about the numbers. So, and we can actually learn from that to see if, get the reports that are past, we can learn from that and then actually project to the future what we can get from that. And just make it integrated into the spreadsheet of Excel, that you can actually understand it maybe better, and also teach that to your team, especially with the tracking. I think that's very good on a weekly and a daily basis to have a look at that as the team grows. So that stood out quite frankly for me. Thanks,
It was
Elsa.
very, very, very great training. Thank you so much. I need to learn about that more. We'll have a school. We'll sit all with our laptops and ons gaan iets doen met it. Okay, Isabel, it was your first World Team School. Do you want to share with us what you got? Isabel? Okay. Isabel, are you there? Unmute yourself. Azay.
Now, yes. Hi, guys. All right. So excuse the thing on my face here. I was at the doctor yesterday after we landed in Cape Town, and I just had something done there. But I mean, the weekend was amazing. I loved every bit of it. So much information. It was more focused, and I think the biggest thing for me was accountability. Find that one person that doesn't have to be in your team, but find somebody that loves Herbalife, that wants to build and be accountable. Also growing the groups and being more goal sets. Like I think Anne-Marie also mentioned that we're going to start now creating different groups with different goals, making the members as well more focused on what they want to achieve, giving more in-depth information and goals to set. So I think that was the biggest thing for me, is activating the members, the promotions that are coming up, which is great, because we all want supervisors eventually in our team. So that's what we all want to get to 50%. Great events coming up like the RDW, the MAP promotions, got the extravaganza, so a lot of exciting things. But I think the biggest thing was activating your members. And even though I think it's something that I've also been struggling with, you will get those members that will not always be a business builder, but still love them, still motivate them, still be with them, because you never know when they are ready to start building and making a difference. So just keep on signing up people. You will find that one gem that really wants to build with you, team, and just keep on going.
Also, just expose them enough to the bigger picture and get them to the events. Okay, so Henry Luff, it was also her first event. Henry, are you here? Jy moet yourself unmute, Henry.
Okay, can you hear me, guys?
Assai, sien jou?
Okay, the one thing that
Wys jou
stood out for
gesiggie.
me, the one thing that stood out for me was, I'm not sure who said it, I think it was Brett or someone. He said that it's good to focus on your first line, but it's also good if you build your business deep. In other words, if you focus on your downline, not just only the members you sign up, but really know the whole team and work with everyone, because it's only at your own or for your own advantage. And that's it.
Great. Thank you, Henry. We are putting her on a spot to be in the limelight tonight. Why on his spot set? Okay, so then we want to ask Sandra and Peter to give us some feedback. Sandra and Peter?
Thank you, Elsa. Yes, I'll agree with all the comments already made. What stood out for me, maybe this one is more for members, was training from Kelly about life that gets into the way and sometimes interfere with our business. And one thing that she mentioned, which we also experience in our downline, is that working in isolation. That's one of the potholes to try to what is for my avoid it is to work in isolation. And also she said also, we don't get paid to light matches, we get paid to light a bonfire. So don't work in isolation. Attend the meetings. We know the thing, if you're down the meeting, you need the meeting. If you're up, the meeting needs you. And also what Brett said, and he challenged all the Getty members at the end of the training on Saturday afternoon to get 10 new supervisors in the next 12 months. He said that if you have a large number of new supervisors, you will have a large number of active supervisors. And that's the drive of the whole weekend, is to get more active members, at least 50% of our members to get them active, meaning ordering something, not business builders, but ordering. If you go through your BizWorks, go and see how many of your members don't order or haven't ordered in the last few months. Why are they members? And convert those that want to do the business to supervisors. So the challenge is out 10 new supervisors in the next 12 months. Thank you, Elsa.
Thank you so much. Michael, you had 2 points you wanted to share with us? Michael?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. The one thing is definitely what Peter was already saying. Bongs, the scales when he had the 3 members on with that activation of new members, and that you actually looking in BizWorks which people have actually signed up and how much volumes they have made and so on. And when they're only increasing that by 20%, not even 50%, how much the numbers would even more exploding. That was absolutely mind-blowing. And the other thing what I actually most appreciated was the information from Jean, that she actually gave some feedback why maybe, for instance, the trial pack did not came, and how we have to be integra to do really that, looking that we're not claiming anything which actually can harm the whole business. And that is what the resolution comes out with, that trial pack that was so impressive. And that gives actually for us, to the members also, to saying, guys, that's not in.